There is something I've come to realize about marriages these days, and it has to do with what many couples are facing. And many married people will agree with me on this. There is nothing that drains faster, that is more, that affects a husband and a wife heavier than carrying the marriage burden alone. I'm not talking about finances. I'm not talking about doing the house chores or managing things in the house. No. I mean carrying the relationship alone. Being the one to stand in for the relationship, being the one to check up on the other person at all times, being the one to call to check up on the other person, being the one to start up a conversation, being the one to check on you, being the one to show the care, being the one to show the attention, being the one to say, I like you, I love you, I still appreciate what you're doing, being the one to maintain this marriage, being the one to stand in and make sure the marriage does not fall apart. And the sad thing about this kind of situation is the other partner or the other person does not even realize they make their partner to feel maybe tired or feel this way. It drains so fast. It can affect the mental health of this person. Trust me, it's so sad. It's so sad that this kind of things happen in reality. The other partner gets so comfortable that he or she does not realize that he is expected or she is expected to give back the same way he or she is receiving. Before the relationship or before the marriage came in or before the marriage started, during the course of the relationship, when they were still in their dating stage, they both worked together, check up on each other together, care for each other, maintain the conversation, start up the conversation and keep it flowing. Then when the marriage started, became so official, children came in, a lot of responsibilities came in, and gradually, slowly, these extra responsibilities tend to bring some sort of distraction and take away the attention of this lovebirds from each other. And it takes a lot of consciousness and intentionality for you to remember, or for the spouse that has chosen to keep the conversation, the relationship going. It takes a lot of intentionality for him or her to still maintain what they were doing, or to still replicate what they were doing during the dating stage now in the marriage. And it can be really overwhelming when the other partner is not reciprocating the same way he or she is receiving. Unfortunately, as weird as this may sound, it is a reality that many couples are facing today. Sometimes it ends up on the wife, sometimes on the husband. This is the reality. One person is expected to always understand. One person is expected to always be the one to apologize when there is an issue or when there is a conflict. Only one person all the time. It can be overwhelming. Unlike when they were still in their relationship stage, when they were still dating, the both of them, they do without even looking back. The man apologizes easily, the wife apologizes easily. Then they say thank you, they appreciate, they check on each other, they do things together, and everyone is happy. But all that suddenly goes down the drain due to one reason or the other when they are now inside the marriage. And you keep wondering what happened, what went wrong, why did everything change? It can be really draining and really overwhelming when the weight is on one person to keep the relationship and the marriage alive. And most times this issue starts up slowly. It doesn't just happen overnight. It starts gradually because the family now have more responsibilities, more bills to pay, more things to attend to, the kids, so many things to take care of. Slowly, gradually, these things start taking away the attention of these two lovebirds from each other. They stop showing care, they stop showing attention. And when one person continues to carry this burden, continues to do everything to keep the connection alive, with time he or she may start breaking down, start feeling neglected. Sometimes the wife, she may be doing everything in the house, managing the home, running around, taking care of the kids, keeping everything going and flowing, and she don't feel noticed. And sometimes you need to see how some women cry, how some wives cry themselves out because their husband doesn't appreciate the effort, doesn't even notice the effort, and he doesn't show any sign of appreciation. Sometimes she may not even need money. She may not need expensive gifts. Just a little appreciation. I see you. Oh, my darling, you're doing great. I see you've really stressed yourself today. Oh, I'm so sorry you're going through this. Be strong. I'm here for you. What can I do to help? And it can be really sad. Same thing goes to some men. Sometimes they work so hard every day to provide for the family and no form of appreciation, maybe from their wives. And it can be really sad and disappointing at the same time. If you're not married, you may not really understand what I'm saying. Relationship stage is absolutely different from the reality some married couple are facing. Keeping your relationship going is kind of easier than keeping that relationship going when you both are now married with more responsibilities. It's a lot. When you have just you and yourself to think about, to worry about, it's absolutely different from when you have other bigger responsibilities and you still have to maintain that relationship, that love, that bond with that your partner. It's a different ballgame altogether. It's easier said, but when you now try to practicalize it, it's not as easy as it sounds. That is why I said from the that's why I said from the initial point, married people will agree with me on what I am saying. But if you're still dating or you're still in a relationship, you may not really understand the reality of what I am saying. There's a reality which many people are going through. They feel unseen, they feel unappreciated. Many wives go through this. It's not like their husband doesn't love them anymore or their husband is cheating on them, but they feel unseen. Nobody is noticing the hard effort they are keeping to maintain their family, to sustain their family, to keep the family going. And this can be really heartbreaking. The men too going through different kind of financial pressure, stress, and no one is appreciating them. I will keep telling married couples, this is a two-way thing, not just for one person. Try as much as you can to show appreciation. Appreciate your spouse, your husband, your wife, not just the wives appreciating the husband. The both of you must learn to appreciate each other. Thank you. I see you. Oh, I really appreciate your effort. I see you're working hard. Oh, thank you. I noticed you did this. I noticed you did that. Thank you. GCK in Igbo. I appreciate what you are doing. That little word can go a long way to motivate that person to do more. You must not really give him or her money, but appreciate, let that person know that you are seeing what they are doing. Some people just feel relaxed and assume she already knows I love her. Why not say it? Trust me, sometimes when you don't say it out, it's possible the other person can just assume the love doesn't exist anymore. What stops you from saying it? Go ahead and tell her, go ahead and tell him. Always remind her each day that you still love her. If you ask some men now, or some husbands, when was the last time they told their wife, I love you? It should be maybe on their wedding day, depending on how long they had their wedding. That may be the last time they ever told their wife, I love you. That is a reality. Ever since after their wedding, they have not opened their mouth again to tell their husband, to tell their wives, I love you. That happened maybe long before, maybe when they were still in their courting, dating stage, and maybe after the wedding. It ended there. When they are now living in that same house, that word disappeared. And some women that wish to hear this may feel the man doesn't love them anymore. That is why he doesn't want to say it. If possible, please remind her each day that you still love her. It goes a long way to make her feel better. It's not easy. Marriage is not a competition ground. It's not a place where you compare with each other who is suffering more, who is carrying more load or more burden in the family. The wife or the mother, the woman has her own weight, which she is carrying in that family. Same thing also the man. It's just they are carrying it in different perspective, but they both are carrying heavy weights. Managing the home, it's not easy. Being on constant financial pressure is also not easy. Both of you came together to make life better for each other, and that should be the goal. Whatever you can do to make it easy for her, then you do it. Same thing with the woman. Whatever you can do to make the job or the work easy for him, then you do it. It's not a place where you both should come and start competing who is doing better, who is doing more. Work as a team till you both realize that you are a team in that marriage. The better. Appreciate each other's efforts. Achieve the goal. If it turns out successful, you both enjoy the success. It turns out bad, it's for the both of you. That is the reality. But unfortunately, many couples do not realize this. They go into marriage with a competitive mindset. How can you be in competition with your wife? How can you be in competition with your husband? How does it even make sense? Instead of competing and comparing yourself with your partner who is doing more and who is doing less with each other, take that time and ask yourself, what can you do for him? What can you do for her to make the job easier for him, to make the job easier for her? One mistake many couples make also is waiting and watching their partner to continue to struggle until he or she finally breaks down. Then you start showing care, you start showing attention when the distance has already been created, when there is no emotional connection, no appreciation. Please try as little as you can. That little appreciation, that little I see you, that little, oh, you're doing great, that little, what can I do to help? I see you did this, I appreciate the effort you are making. Those little words can go a long way to motivate your partner to do better. Those little words can go a long way to set the mood and the environment right, and to create a more peaceful place for your love to thrive. Those little appreciation here and there goes a long way to save issues that will come up in the future. Those little appreciation here and there can go a long way to save you problems in the future. Many couples people don't just wake up. The both of you don't just wake up and start hitting each other for no reason. No, it starts gradually. Little unappreciation that was not given, little effort that was made that was not noticed, little silence here and there, a lot of things here and there, little by little, it starts building up on it. It becomes a very big problem and it becomes so uncontrollable. It becomes so uncontrollable. That's just it. Many healthy marriages is actually built on little healthy efforts, little healthy habits. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. Oh, thank you, my husband. Oh, thank you, my wife. So men find it so hard and not normal to tell their wives, thank you. It doesn't sound normal to them. I don't know how to change this mentality for some of them, but this is a reality. Little effort, little appreciation, little kind words here and there, these little tiny habits over time builds a very healthy environment for your marriage, and you see yourself thriving and doing better and feeling better despite the challenges surrounding your marriage. Never ever believe your spouse already understands. He or she is supposed to know that you love him or you love her. He or she is supposed to automatically assume and understand that you appreciate their effort. No, don't keep them in assumption. Tell them what you feel. Let them know how you feel. Say it out. Make them understand it. That is how it should be done. At the end of the day, marriage works best when both of you intentionally decide to put in the work and make the marriage work. After all, it's for the both of you. Why fighting over it? You shouldn't fight over it. No one should feel inside a marriage that he or she is fighting for the marriage while the other one just relaxes to enjoy the benefits. No, that does not happen. It should not happen. That is not the intention. That is not the goal. This is just it. The truth of the matter is love grows where appreciation thrives. Where appreciation is present, love genuinely grows there. That is what many couples are missing out. That is just it. Connection grows where effort is noticed. Your effort is being appreciated. The more both of you will connect better with each other. Nobody should feel they are carrying the burden alone. Most marriages you see that look successful, appear successful and happy, did not grow because they never had problems. No, they grew because the both, not one of them, they grew because both of them intentionally decided that they will stick with each other and carry the burden with each other and never leaving the other person or leaving any of them to carry the burden alone or to feel alone. They both decided to stick with each other, worked towards it, and they were intentional about it. And they were able to grow and have a successful union. It does not happen overnight. It's a gradual process. It's a gradual daily habit that was practiced intentionally. Many couples miss out on this. It has to be an intentional decision between the both of you, not for one person. It's not left for the wife alone. Neither is it left for the husband alone. If you leave it for one person, he or she will get overwhelmed and your marriage will fall apart. It's not the responsibility of the wife to maintain a marriage when the man is not interested in maintaining the same marriage. Neither is it the responsibility of the man to maintain the marriage when the wife is not putting effort to reciprocate, to make sure the marriage works. This is what both of you should decide in your head before even proceeding to the level of getting married. I don't know if this makes sense in any way. Do you know? Can you relate to this scenario? Have you seen any couple or have you experienced this kind of situation? What else do you think that happen in marriages these days that makes the wife or makes the husband or the man or the woman to feel they are carrying the weight of the relationship or alone? Please, I would like to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you. I'll see you in my next one.